Have you ever caught yourself doing one of the following things? So you might see like an obese person on the street or wherever in a cafe somewhere, and you immediately think, okay, this person has no discipline, okay, this person is such a super lazy person, or this person is very weak-minded. Or you might see somebody who is like maybe a bit shy, he has not the best social skills, but he tries, right? He tries to talk to people, maybe he's talking to you. He comes across weird because he has not the best social skills. And what you do is like, okay, this guy's cringe, and you have already made your opinion about this person, like he's a cringe guy, like I don't want to spend time with this loser. So I remember from my past that I probably was one of the worst in this. Like I was literally judging almost anybody, like judging super hard anybody. When somebody was not in perfect shape, like literally like not super slim and had no muscles, I was judging them. If somebody was just like even like a normal worker, like just working a normal job, I was judging them. Oh, he's not successful, he has no money, right? Even though I myself had no muscles, no money, no, I was in school back then. And the only reason for this was because I truly deep down inside hated myself. And literally I found almost in anybody something to judge, right? Anybody something to judge, to hate. Why this person is stupid, why he's not disciplined, why he's lazy, why he has no money, why he's broke, why I know everything better, and why he is stupid, right? This was like my blinded version of myself in the past. And now this is what I learned from my mentor. So we always only judge in the areas where we do not accept ourselves 100%. We are judging whenever we would judge ourselves in those areas, if you would have those traits as well. And not accepting yourself how you are, or like totally and fully how you are, is by definition like a lack of self-love or self-esteem at the same time. If you see somebody, okay, he's super broke, he has no money, would you accept yourself, or would you judge yourself when you would be that broke? Would you still be able to love yourself the same way, and to like yourself the same way, to think the same way about yourself when you would be that broke? If you're judging somebody who's broke, the answer is probably no. Just imagine being that obese, right, or this broke. What emotions come up? Do you feel like enough? Do you feel well if you would be like in an obese or an overweight body? Or do you feel maybe a bit ashamed when you walk outside? Because shame is always a good indicator for us not accepting us. So let's make it a bit more understandable maybe and go deeper into in some examples. So let's say you're judging other people that are overweight or obese. Which means, okay, you also would judge yourself if you would be obese and overweight. This at the same time means, okay, you're liking and loving yourself more when you would be in perfect shape, right? And this has the conclusion that your level of how lovable you are or how valuable you are depends on your fitness level. So if this is like the state of mind you're coming from, your worth and how valuable you are is always dependent on external factors, but it's never internal, it's never inherent. You never have like inherent value or anything. And this is why I said at the beginning, judging people is always a reflection of your own level of self-esteem. Because if you would really truly love yourself, if you would really have like high self-esteem, high sense of self-worth, you wouldn't care if you're a little bit more obese or a little bit like more in shape. It doesn't matter, because you are worth anyway. And then you do not see the other person as just, okay, he's this fit guy or he's this obese guy. No, you see, okay, this person is inherently valuable. You don't judge him based on like his fitness level, because you don't judge yourself on his fitness level, because your self-esteem is high. So if you catch yourself judging other people, if you like point finger at other people, if you are like gossip, this is what I want to ask you: are you really lovable and only worth something if the external factors are right? If you would have money, if you had like great body, if you had like great relationships or whatever, are you really only worth anything in this scenario? Or is this just a story that you tell yourself? Are you maybe also lovable just inherently because you are who you are and you are valuable in and of itself? So what is the conclusion for how we might behave in the future? So whenever we are catching ourselves, okay, I'm about to judge this person, right, or I'm about to be gossip, it might be a good idea to just pause and hold on for a second, realize, okay, what I tend to do right now is based on low self-esteem, and from now on you can use, and I also have to use, judging, or the tendency to judge people like as a compass to see where there's still room for me for improvement, right? Where there's still room for you for improvement, to work on ourselves and our self-esteem and our self-love. And at the same time, it also like takes the pressure off of us when we see, okay, other people might be judging us, because now we have the awareness, now we realize, okay, when those people are judging us, it's not us that like made something wrong or did a mistake. No, it's them and their low self-esteem that causes the judging, right? So this is like very relaxing, and we can like not have to take anything personal, right? So this is like, in my opinion, the best thing that we can do. When other people are judging us, not taking it personal, and realize, okay, it's his self-esteem, and at the same time forgive him for the judgment, because we see now through it, we have the awareness, and we forgive him because we see like inherent like his innocence. Inherent innocence is a great key word, because I think it's also important that you do not beat yourself up if you realize, okay, I am judging people. When you're judging people, this does not mean that you are like a bad asshole or something. No, it just means, okay, you have in some areas you have low self-esteem. This is probably because it came from somewhere, right? It was caused by something. Maybe there were like bad things happen to you. Maybe they had a hard childhood, or you might have had like bad role models. Because often, or most of the times, when we have like low self-esteem, this comes from our parents. Like what I learned from my mentor, most of the times we are fucked up because our parents fucked us up, and especially with our self-esteem. So literally, do not beat yourself up for that. It's not your fault, because you are not the cause for this low self-esteem. But now, because you now have the awareness, you know where this comes from and what you are doing when you're judging. Now it's of course your responsibility to stop that and to work on that, and to work on your self-esteem in those areas and on your self-love. Alright, I appreciate that you watched until the end. Again, like the goal here of this channel is to build like a community of like-minded people who all want to improve, who all want to, again, fill up the 10 years for the 50 years of freedom. This is the motto here. So if this sounds interesting, you can consider subscribe down there, and then we might see each other in the next video with maybe a new learning that I have, or maybe whatever will come up to my mind then that I want to share here. Yes, but hopefully with more self-esteem. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.